been hanging over us for the last month or so as the war drags on, as the economy seems to worsen and worsen in our country, as the city faces some great problems, bridges falling apart and no money for medical problems, for education, and a budget crisis in the state and the city. Our next guests don't give a hoot about any of that. They party sometimes 7 nights a week, staying out till daybreak and beyond. What they care about is dressing up, looking good, and partying the night away. Why are they living this kind of lifestyle as we face all these problems in the 90s? You'll find out now from bar boys, club kids, and the sexy sirens of the night who party 7 nights a week. Let me introduce you to them. James St. James. He says his life is a way of saying no. No to the Bush-Reagan yuppie syndrome. He goes out 5 nights a week, at least 3 nights a week. He stays out till 9 a.m. Ernie Glam is our second party boy. He considers himself apolitical. He says, I don't care about politics. I love getting attention and being noticed. And that's why he dresses so subtly. Next, Sacred Boy, who is also a club kid going out and seen in clubs in his dashing purple outfit many nights during the week. Larry T is out every night, all night, partying at some of the hottest clubs in town. RuPaul Charles says that club kids have a message. Look deep inside yourself and find your individuality. Amanda Lepore doesn't work. She goes out 5 nights a week. When she does, she stays out all night. R. Montgomery Frazier, another one of our bar boys and club kids in shocking orange. And finally, Keoki, who says, we are youth gone wild. We sleep all day, we party all night, and we make money doing it. Isn't that great? Please give them a warm party welcome. Michael Alig is up there as well. Did I leave out Michael Alig? Oh, you did. Oh, Michael Alig, please come out. Yeah. Michael Alig. I am so sorry that we left you out, Michael. I think you left something out too, your shorts. All right, certainly this is the most colorful panel of guests I've had in a long, long time. How did you guys get up in the morning? Did any of you go out last night, or did you go?
All night long. Yeah. We worked until 8 o'clock in the morning. I was straight here.
You didn't even go to sleep last night?
No, I'm still drunk.
How many nights a week do you do this?
Usually 5. About 4 or 5.
5 nights a week?
I do 3.
3?
Depends on how many parties are going on that week.
And how late do you stay out?
Average about 7 in the morning.
7 in the morning?
Yeah.
And then when do you sleep?
In the day.
Okay.
All day long.
All right, we're living through a very difficult time in history with the war dragging on and the economy. Do any of you care about any of the world problems?
Yeah, I mean, we want to go on a USO show.
I think we would be great morale boosters.
God hope, remember us.
Yeah,
Michael, you said you have bigger problems. What are the bigger problems? I think great trick. All right, you know, there will be people who point their fingers and say that your lifestyle is superficial, that you can't do this forever.
There will be.
Well, you know,
most people's lives are superficial.
not everybody can be a fighter, you know, Richard. Some people are lovers, not fighters. Hey, I'll see you after the show.
Do you make your own costumes?
Well, no, this one was made by Michael Ferrell, Michael Go, and the shoes were made by Koshi and Sato. See the woman's shoes?
I made that one.
All right.
That one.
All right, hold on for a second here.
You're up.
Do you dress like this? Do you walk through the streets of New York dressed like this?
Yeah, only at night though, because we're night creatures. In the daytime, all these really electric people with bad attitudes are walking around with their horrible jobs, so we have to come out at night when everything is much more beautiful. It's like the magic, you know, in Streetcar Named Desire, where it's just a little magic, you know what I mean?
What is the message behind dressing like this or living this kind
It's
of life?
expressing yourself and seeing colors. You know, we're all so colorful and so beautiful, and this world needs it so much now. Everybody say love. Love. Everybody say love.
Love. I'll tell you something.
She's from an Eddie Murphy movie. Isn't her name Shari Lewis? She's from an Eddie Murphy movie right there. That girl right there.
Yes, it is. This is...
Yes, a question. Go ahead.
Well, we have questions.
Stand up, please. She happens to be a friend of mine. This is Shari Headley, who played Eddie Murphy's girlfriend in Coming to America. And you wanted to be incognito today, but you were
trying to chill.
You were trying to chill, but
And I've never met them.
Welcome to America, Shari.
Right, it's true. I'm a night person. I'm a club kid.
Where do you go?
I'm not. I just want to know, do you guys have jobs or?
Yes, I'm an entertainer. I have a record coming up out on Cardiac Records in 2 weeks, and I'll be visiting your hometown really soon.
Does anybody up there have a straight job? Let's say you work in an accounting firm or something.
Oh, no.
What do you do?
I'm the advertising coordinator for Project X magazine, which is our club kid magazine.
During the day, do you wear a jacket and a tie or something?
Well, actually, during the day, I might go to the clients dressed this way. But most of our clients who advertise in our magazine would probably not advertise in our magazine if I were wearing a jacket and a tie, and they would be more likely to advertise in a magazine if I were wearing this.
When you go out, and this could be to anybody, what do you look for? A lot of people think the club scene is for people looking for sexual partners to pick somebody up. It is?
It can be that too.
It can be that too.
But mostly it's just having fun and living the fantasy that you want to live.
You said sex and drugs. What kind of drugs are you looking for when you go out? What do you
want, Richard?
Uppers. What do you need? We want uppers.
Uppers, always uppers.
A lot of the world is full of downers. The world is full of downers.
So what you're saying is you'll take like a methamphetamine or something to stay up all night and party?
Yeah. Why do drugs in clubs? I mean, you can't party. You can't think that people don't.
All right, so
I mean,
by drugs.
I personally don't do drugs, but people do.
Different strokes for different folks.
I do drugs.
Some people can deal with drugs and other people can't deal with
What about this drug ecstasy, which
marvelous, wonderful. It's the best drug ever.
What does ecstasy do for you?
It's ecstasy. It makes you love everybody and love everything.
When I go out, I'm looking for people who are...
Wait a second. Wait 1 second. Hold on for 1 second. It makes you release your inhibitions?
Yeah, you
guys have a problem repressing yourselves?
Oh no, not for us, for everybody else. Right, so that people can handle us.
It makes you feel like you're stuffed with cotton.
What?
It makes you feel like you're stuffed with cotton and you're just sort of like rolling on a wave, you know, in the crowd, and you're just happy as a clam.
You've heard
I've heard that.
Are there some people say that
who hate us love us?
some people say that it's an aphrodisiac? Does it?
Yes,
It certainly is.
It is. So if you go
I
out,
recommend all of America go out and get some ecstasy right now. Hello, goodbye.
Say yes.
did any of you take it last night?
No. I almost did.
You almost did.
I just want to be high for the show, though.
All right. These spots that are on your body, where did they come from?
There's too much ecstasy.
This is one of the side effects. This is one of the fabulous side effects of ecstasy.
All right. Now wait a second. Do any of you consider yourselves weird?
No. Oh, I do.
You do? Do you consider me weird? Look at the way that I'm dressed and what I
I
do.
think it's weird if someone conforms to some ideal that somebody else thought of, and they wear these Sears and Roebuck. So I think everyone is an individual, and I think for someone to conform, I think that's really weird.
No,
it's really weird that
Reagan-
they're sending these young boys and kids to fight old men's wars. I said that.
After all the repression of the Reagan era and the Bush era, when everyone was so, like you said, everyone was conforming, and there was such like a yuppie attitude, and everyone, it's nice to be able to.
Right, we're bored with conformity. We're bored with the yuppie era of the 80s. We're bored of that.
Break out of that
The
yuppie.
90s are supposed to be about love, Richard, and I think that's what's going to happen.
So are you like the new hippies? Are you?
Yes. I think all the kids who are watching should form groups and go and protest. I missed my aerobics class the other day because I had to go up and protest.
Okay.
You know, I think all these kids should go and form little rallies and go protest because they don't want to go to war, because war has never done anything good for anybody.
Wait a second, our conforming
Except
audience
we've got a lot of good fashion ideas on war, right?
Let me get to some of them. Yes, sir. What do you think about our guests today?
I got a question for girlfriend in the middle right there. You.
Hello.
As much as you say I agree with you that the war is wrong and everything, we agree on each other, but how can you, as a black man, call yourself a black man and walk down the street or go into a club at night like that. You should have pride in who you are and what you are about.
I do have pride in it. I love you too. I do have pride in who I am. Sure, I'm black, but I'm everything. Everything is everything. You are everything. I am everything. We're all everything. Oh, Mr. Grand. I love you. I love you. You see yourself as black, but I'm a lot of other things
No. I think that like when you start getting hung up on labels, that's when the problems begin. When you start saying that you're a black man and you have to act like a black man, or you are a homosexual,
it's not a
or
question
you are
about
whatever.
labels. I think you sitting up there, you labeling yourself automatically,
No, we
okay?
most certainly are not.
I don't have to say it. Whatever label you call yourself is fine with me, okay? But the point is this.
Yeah, you're the one who pointed the finger
freely,
first.
okay? Express yourself freely and to who you want to be. But my guy, when you go outside, have a little respect in who you are about, okay?
Let me get this on the table. Stand up, please.
I think you're gross and
Speaking about...
We don't have respect for them. How do you know that? Obviously, it takes a lot of respect to come up here dressed like this. I mean, they are...
It takes a lot of courage to walk the streets of New York.
Hello, Richard. Hello.
Yes.
I'm paying him dust. I'm paying him dust.
You know, you're all like...
Excuse me, John Lennon. Speaking about labels, let's get down to the main question. Are any of you guys queer, gay, faggots?
Why, what do you have in mind, though?
Well, why do you need a date?
See, that's my question. I was waiting for that. Well, I was waiting for that. This is what do you have in mind?
You know what?
You know, but good like you Italian.
Okay.
We all hate Italians. I mean,
Hold on for a second. Is it pertinent to you whether you are gay or not?
That has nothing to do with
I write the book.
It's none of your business anyway.
All right,
who we go to bed with or who we sleep with has nothing to do with anything. You know, I mean,
we do have one female member up here, I believe, right? Although I hope you don't get insulted if I ask, but certainly you're in a strange company here today. You are a female? Okay. Is the lifestyle for a woman going out? Well, these days you don't know what's happening, and certainly on this show, I am really out of touch here, spinning wildly. Is the lifestyle different for you than it is for these men?
I don't think so. I just like colorful people and, and having fun.
When you go out, do you also look to meet a guy that you're going to be with? Or
Look to meet a guy.
Sometimes, yeah.
No, they look to meet her. Yeah.
They look to meet her. Okay, well, why do you dress like this when you go out? What kind of effect do you want to have?
Because men like me like that.
Because men like you like that.
Yeah.
So are you dressing then for the sexual appetites of men?
No, not necessarily.
But you just said you dress that way because men like you to dress like
Well,
that.
they do like
How,
you.
but you know what?
She likes them
Wait a
to
second.
like that.
We're talking about individuality, looking into your own soul and saying, "This is who I am. I'm going to dress to."
Well, I don't know what
what you just told me is you're dressing for men,
Yeah.
right? So you're not really dressing for yourself, are you?
She wants to meet men, does that mean?
Yeah, but that makes me happy.
No, I'm not saying that.
That's
But what I'm saying is that she's dressing because men like to look at her like that.
Well, it's a pleasant sight.
Yeah, but that's how Amanda is. You know, we're all different. Everyone has her personality.
Yeah, that's her
You all have
personality.
different personalities. You just don't show it as much.
Okay. Do you see yourselves as performers when you go out as well?
Yeah, I am a performer. Yes. Did I mention I have a record coming out on
Yes, you
Party
mentioned it twice already. Hold on for a second. I've got to take a break. When I come back from this break, I want to ask you what you think you're going to be doing in 20 years. Do you think that you could be 40, 50, 60 years old and still wearing these same sort of fashions and going out to clubs and actually staying up all night, 7 nights a week? Is there a future? Is there a geriatric club, kid? We'll find out in just a moment. Stay with us.